Hello, this is Nikki from Nikki's Crafting Corner. Welcome to my channel. I can't believe this. Yesterday, something really exciting uh, happened. I wanted to pick up my daughter from music school, and I was a bit early, so I went into the waiting room and looked at some music magazines and stuff that was lying around, and there was this really big kind of shattered box with papers and magazines and old stuff, and I flipped through all these things because I was bored, and then I found what is under my pretty old tablecloth. You will not believe it. I couldn't believe my luck. So let me show you what I saw. First I saw this, and I thought, oh, that's fun. I used to play the violin when I was younger, and I had this book for learning how to play. And I thought, oh yeah, this is fun. So let's see what else is there. Oh yes, I know this book too. I have one. I still have my books because I cannot throw away sheet music, and I still play the violin from time to time. I'm mostly on Christmas. On Christmas time, I play the violin, and sometimes in my kindergarten. And well, I cannot make myself throwing away old sheet music, so I kept everything I ever had and played. And I thought, oh, that's fun. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, some photocopies of sheet music. Someone played this. It's for a flute. So yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, some pictures, some photocopies, modern things, A3 format. Yeah, well, I know this, Mozart and other copies. So let's flip through. And then I saw this sign. It says for free, for takeaway. And I thought, oh, yeah, I would like to take these books for free so I can keep mine, and I'm not afraid to rip someone else's music books. So that's fun. And I said, oh yeah, I take this for free. And then I saw this and I thought, ooh, this looks kind of older. Let's see. Ooh, yummy. Really pretty music pages, and here it says it was copyright in 1896. So I don't know if this copy is that old, but it is old. You can tell it has this kind of old shine to it. So I thought, ooh, I will take this too. And music paper always is a bit thicker because you practice a lot and you have to flip the pages a lot, and so these have to be really sturdy paper. So I thought, oh yes, I will take this. And then I saw, I don't know if you can see this, all this paper that that looked behind it, and I thought, ooh, let me see what else is there. Porgy and Bess, yeah, I know that. It's a book about the play, so I can use some pictures of this. I will take this too. Some really pretty text, and someone has crossed out some text they don't have to say, I think, in a play. So yeah, I want to take this too. Lots of stage photos. And then this appeared. Look at this. This is really old. The design is old, the font is old, so you can tell this is for violin. It's really old. And look at this. It's really worn. It's so old. But I couldn't find a date for this. And then it went on and on and on. All these old, really old, gorgeous sheet music. Look at this. Ripped edges, ripped corners, really old patina. And look at this edge here. All these yummy music sheets. Look how yellow this already is. And you can tell from the design that I guess it must be early 1900s, 1920 perhaps. I don't know, but this is my guess from the design of these frames that are on these. Here it says 1800, but I don't know if this only is a version from 1800. So yeah, and look at this. Look at this. This is so old and moldy and ripped. And I don't know if you can see this in the camera. There's a kind of embossed stamp on this one. This is, perhaps you can see from this side better. I don't know if this works. This is so old, and it goes to this page. This goes together. And yeah, this is for violin too. And I'm able to play these things, so I will try to play these for sure. And I already started to scan in some pages. I have scanned 63 so far, and I'm not even half of through this pile of music pages. So this is so gorgeous. And then I saw this little booklet, and it's so yummy. Look at this. And again, you can tell these pages are really sturdy. And in this little booklet, you can see something special. You can see if you play in an orchestra and you have this kind of music sheet on your desk, then you have to flip the pages during the play. And here you can see that someone has made these little folds to be able to grip them and flip them over quickly during the play. Sometimes the solo players have someone who flips the pages for them, and they make these little folds to grab them quickly and being able to flip them quickly so the player can go on playing from the next page. So this is really, really interesting to me. And then I found something else in here. These are from another book or sheet, something like that. It's a kind of practice, and it's this size. So this is, I think you call this landscape size. And it says this is from someone who lived from 1803 to 1869, and it's a really old paper, moldy and well used. And this one too, look at the font. I guess this must be from the 1920s. Really, really pretty. I love this kind of font. Here it says la 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 la. 3 lines, la la la. 4 lines, la la la. This is so interesting. Look at this. So pretty. Oh, I have such a treasure. there are some really interesting things, and I found some dates. What else do I like are these notes that someone took on the pages, and my violin teacher made this too. He crossed what I had to play, and he made some notes in my sheet music, what I have to take care of, and what I have to do, and what I have to remember while playing. And this is so interesting. And this too is really old. You can see this when you look at these kind of fonts. They are not modern. I don't know when this was printed, but it's old, I can tell. So, and it's really yellowy and aged. So pretty. So let me show you other things. This too, it's so old. This too is for the violin. And look at this. So I think it's from the 1920s, but I'm not sure. And this is really old. So pretty. And look at this. And I even found some sheet music where the words are really in an old-fashioned way. They are written in an old-fashioned way. It's a kind of older German. Look at this. 1891. I don't know if this is the printing date, but it was for death, I don't know if you say anniversary, from Mozart, and it's for, I don't know if this was his date of death, I don't know yet, but it was for 1891. And there were several of these with this date. And look at this kind of Western and country looking font. Really pretty, and you can tell someone has flipped the pages a lot of times. So this is an old kind of way to write compositions. So nowadays we write this word with a K instead of a C. So it must be really old. But I couldn't find a printing date. So, but as you can tell, it's well used and really fragile on the edges. And this again. Oh, this says copyright in 1911. Look at this. This is for harp. And again, it's for Mozart's death day. Oh, look at these edges. So old and used, and these pretty yummy tape, old tape. And another sheet. Look at this design. I love this kind of, I don't know how you say this in English. I know this as Jugendstil from the 1920s. This is so pretty. These covers are really gorgeous. And look at this. I have already scanned this, and it's so pretty. I was able to scan it like this, and from the top to the end of this gorgeous green pattern. It's so pretty, and I really wanted to preserve these pretty cover pages. They are so pretty. Look at this. It's so old and fragile, but you can tell this paper is really solid and kind of thicker, but here you can see this is so thin and fragile at the edges already, because it has been flipped so many times. Here it says 1833, but again, I don't know if this is the date of printing. This is for the harp again, and it's a harp play, but this is the version for the violin, and again it says 1835, but I don't know again if this is the day of the print, but I guess so. Look at this edge. And here again some kind of old font. This is so pretty. And this is such a treasure for me. As someone who actually plays an instrument, this is a treasure. And I cannot bring myself to rip and use my old sheet music for my junk journals, but I think I will use some of these because they are not mine. Now they are mine, but you know what I mean. This is so pretty, so old and so pretty. Look at this. This is a kind of thinner paper, and I was a bit astonished about the size of the print. It's a big paper, but the print is less than A4, so I don't know why exactly this is so big, but it's impressive. Look at this pattern. Isn't this gorgeous? This is so pretty. And here they write a word in an old-fashioned kind of way. Klavier is the German word for piano, and normally nowadays we write it with a K instead of a C again. So this must be old. Again, no date. Oh, this is so pretty, I can tell you. Here it says 1836 at the bottom of this page. It could be the date of the print, because on the other one it said 1835. I don't know. Oh, here it says copyright 1906, 1907. So, well, you can tell it's really old. So pretty. And there's more. Look at this. And again, some writing here and here. Another one. This is an old currency, pfennig. We don't have this currency since we have the euro. And again, some old font. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? And I think I have a second one with this cover. And here you can see some notes. So someone had to remember these things. This is the sign for going upwards with the bow on the violin. And I saw the sign for going down with the bow. Where did I see it? Here. Yeah. This is the sign for going down with your bow. So yeah, this is so pretty. Another really gorgeous cover. Really pretty. And even the back sides are interesting and pretty. But no date on this one too, unfortunately. And again, some really, really fragile old paper. Look at these edges. Gorgeous. Sometimes the sheet music are stuffed into pockets, and then they got these folds and rough edges. So I know that from my sheet music I had to use. And this is something that a ministry for church and school affairs has decided as a thing for practicing in schools, and this is from 1898. They decided to use this in Bavaria in 1898. Such a treasure. And even this sign is so pretty. So I will have a lot to do with scanning. Oh, look at this one. I love this. I already took so much time to scan all these papers to take care that I have all the frames on my page and things like that. But I think I will try to use parts of this for labels or something. I have so many possibilities to use these. Oh, this is fragile. And look at this paper clip, this rusty old paper clip. You can see a mark here, and it must have been clipped together a long, long, long time ago. And look at this design. This must be from the early 1900s, but I cannot see a date here. This is so pretty. And the edges are really fragile. Look at this. I want to see a date, but I think there is none. I haven't scanned this one. All these things I have shown you so far I have not scanned, so I have a lot to do. And yeah, again, this Jugendstil kind of frame. Oh, here it says copyright 1896. 1896. Wow. Under the Trees. This is the title of this piece for a birthday. This is a waltz. It says the tempo has to be waltz-like. Oh, I will try to play all these things for sure. And perhaps in some of my videos you will hear me playing some pieces from this old thing, these old things. This is so pretty. Look at these. What are they? Angels? Cupids? I don't know. Really, really pretty. Oh, these are children. It says from the life of a child. 6 little piano pieces. Oh, this is so fragile. Look at this. And when I went through all the pages, I found some small pieces of paper that have been ripped off these edges. And even the color is so pretty. Oh, look at this. So, so pretty. And so these were all the things I have not yet scanned, but now we come to the things I have scanned, but I have not scanned every page, and I already have 63 files. And this is something really special. This is a piece with music lines, and this is handwritten with a fountain pen. So someone has written down all these notes, I don't know if you say notes in English, I think so, by hand with a fountain pen. This is so interesting and so pretty. And at the bottom, I cannot read everything. This is an old way of writing, but it says the first part has to be played twice. So the first part ends here. You can see this from the double lines, and then you have to play this whole thing again. No, it's not like this. It's until here, and then you have to play it again. You have to play all this, and then it says da capo al fine. This is a short form of da capo al fine, so this means from the beginning until the word fine, and this is here. So you play all this, and then you play all this again, but only until this line, and you leave the rest unplayed in your second turn. This is so, so pretty. And the back side is empty, and I already scanned these empty pages, and I will use them in my journals. Oh yes, that's so pretty. And look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? I hope you can see the whole page. This is so pretty. I've already scanned this, and the colors are gorgeous. I managed to print this nearly until the edges on the left and the right, and I think until here, and this looks, the scan looks so, so pretty. And again, you can see these pages are really, really old, and here it says copyright 1912. So it's more than 100 years old. And I don't know how many people have flipped these pages a lot of times to practice this piece. Oh, look at the color. It's a rich caramel color. So pretty. And as I said, even the back sides are pretty. Framed and nice fonts, and oh, this is so gorgeous. This looks amazing scanned. And this one too looks amazing. And this is a kind of booklet about a piece from Handel, the Messias. This is from 1994. And I scanned the front page, which is very pretty in my scan, and then I scanned this double page because I liked the portrait and I liked the text with the date 1741 and these big letters at the beginning of a paragraph. So again, really pretty. And here are some photocopies. These are old as well. These could be from the 80s. I have some copies myself from the 80s that look the same, so kind of faded and not very strong colored. And again, some writing. And I have already copied these. Pretty, pretty. And look at these edges. Can you see this? It's amazing. Amazing that these things survived such a long time. Look at this. And I already scanned this, as I said, and this looks amazing in my scan. You cannot see these ripped edges. It's so pretty. And again, a lot of writing that makes this very interesting. And again, it says you have to go up with your bow, and the next note is go down and go up, down, up again. And here we have to play all these 3 notes with one turn up with your bow. So da da da. Yeah, I can read this and I can play this. I could sing this to you, but I think you are lucky that I do not sing this. Oh, this is so pretty. My scan turned out so pretty from this paper. And this too. This is amazing. Look at these edges. We always try to look to make our pages look old, and we always try to create these things, but when you have them in your hands and they are really old, it's stunning. It's amazing. So yeah, all these pretty things, really old things. I already scanned most of these pages. There are some booklets and others are just single pages. Yeah, perhaps you will see some of these things in my future projects. I will use some of the pages from the more modern books for sure. They are from the 70s, and as I said, I have these books myself, so I'm not afraid to rip into these. I got for free. So everything you see was for free. And when we left the building, my daughter and I, we met a piano teacher we know, and I told her, oh yes, I just found all these gorgeous sheet music, and I oh, look at this one, and I told her what I do with them, that I make these journals and such, and she said, oh yes, I have I always have old sheet music too, and I can give them to you. And I said, yes, please. So as a thank you, I think I will make a journal for her. She's a very dear person, and I really want to thank her and show her what I do with all these gorgeous things. So I remember that I played this song with my accordion. I play the accordion too, but yeah, well, I played. I'm not in good shape when I'm playing the accordion nowadays. I've not practiced for a lot of years, so oh, this is so pretty. And this looks as if mice have eaten the pages, the page edges. Yeah, really, really pretty, gorgeous sheet music. And I just wanted to make you jealous. These are photocopies I found as well. And you can tell these are from an old version too, because this looks similar to handwritten pages. And the final pattern here is so pretty. They don't do this nowadays. So look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? So yeah, all these yummy things, and perhaps you can hear our cat. He wants to go outside. Oh, look at this. This is so pretty. I scanned this and it's so pretty. And look at these letters. This is so amazing. I don't know how many times I said pretty already. And again, the old version of the word piano with a C at the beginning, not with a K. So yeah, caramel color, really gorgeous. And look at this. This is stunning. I don't know what else to say to you. This is stunning. And again, this has the look of the early 1900s. I think 1908 to 1920, I don't know, but this is really old. Oh well, this was my haul from yesterday. So all these yummy sheet music and the books. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, or let me know how you get your sheet music, and if you are able to go into them and rip them apart. Oh, by the way, this is from 1902. 1902. This is 120 years old. 21, no. This is amazing. Okay, so yeah, I think I will do some pockets and envelopes with all these gorgeous pages. I think the first things I will use are these things, and yeah, this paper is quite sturdy and perfect for creating envelopes and pockets. So I will do this perhaps in my next video, I don't know yet. So that was that. Let me pull out a pretty picture for the first page of my pile, and I see you in the next video. Bye!